New library space. This is Go Island. I'm Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We're in Powell River in the old library space, but coming up very soon, there's going to be a whole new library, thanks to you voting 76% in favor of a new library. So that is fantastic news. Coming up later in the show, an interview with Head Librarian Terry Noreault. Now, coming up in today's show, we're going to bounce around a little bit, Port Alberni, Campbell River, but we're going to start in the Comox Valley. I'm Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We are in Powell River and we are at the library, and they are so excited because a new library is very soon going to be happening. The drawings should be ready. The first draft of the drawings will be ready sometime in February. So we're going to follow this project all the way along to completion. And one of the things in the new library will be more seating. Normally, on a typical afternoon, you cannot find a seat anywhere in the current space. It's just a little too small. The community has just outgrown it. So good news for Powell River. You're going to have 3 times the space, 3 times the seating, and all kinds of new technologies to take advantage of. And now, this from Campbell River. I'm Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We are in Powell River, and joining me is the Head Librarian Terry Noreault, who is a very ecstatic gentleman.
I am Ruth, and thanks for coming back again. And we won a referendum with 76% of the population voting in favor of a new library.
Well, that is a very clear mandate.
So third time was our go.
That is not, 3rd time's the charm. That's awesome. You must be so excited because it means new space, new technology, the whole 9 yards.
We're really excited. It gives us 3 times as much space, so now we'll have a lot more room to fit people in. Most afternoons here, all our chairs are full and people are waiting in line for computers, so it'll be a great addition for Powell River.
That is awesome. Now, you're starting the planning stage, so what comes first?
So the first, what we did is brought a consultant in who's for the last 30 years has been doing library design.
And that's the only thing he does? That's his specialty?
That's what he does, is works in
Excellent.
libraries. And all kinds of libraries, but mostly in public libraries. And we went over the size of our collection, talked about our dreams and what we wanted, looked at our current work, and he's in the process now. In fact, tomorrow I should get the first draft of a floor plan.
Excellent.
And a furniture list for what we're going to be putting into the library.
All right. Now, are you inviting the public to participate financially? Like, are you looking for public donors?
Yes, we will be. There'll be a fraction of the cost of the library, which in fact we're still getting the exact figures on the cost. That'll be part of what comes out of the planning phase. And part of the cost will be donations from the community. And so probably next month we'll be kicking off a campaign to raise money for the new library.
Excellent. Now, say somebody wanted to have a very specific donation. Say they wanted to donate a pair of chairs, reading chairs. Can they do something specific like that as long as it's one of, like, in the style that you've chosen?
Yes, we're going to be, we'll have naming opportunities for people to name rooms. Naming furniture, having plaques on furniture is incredibly popular in public libraries when they do it.
Awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's a nice piece and it's in public so people can honor somebody with it, and the price is reasonable.
Okay, so the next best time to catch up with you would be the beginning of February, and you can show us the blueprints at that time?
We'll have blueprints at that time and be able to talk, and I should be able to, probably mid-February, the 3rd week of February, we'll have back from the developer what the price is actually going to be for the whole new library.
Excellent. Now, the location of the library?
Location of the library is going to be in Crossroads Village Mall.
Okay.
And it was originally a Hudson Bay store, about 50 years old.
Excellent.
20 years ago was renovated, so it's time to renovate again.
Excellent. All right, Terry, thank you so much for the update. Really, really thrilled for Powell River and for you and for your staff and all of the people that are patrons here. It's going to be fantastic.
Thank you for taking interest, and it's good to see you again.
Yes, you too. All right, we're going to take a short break, but we'll be right back. what's this one? Atlantic, great sea battles, historic discoveries, titanic storms, and a vast ocean of a million stories. That's what a library is, an ocean of stories and wonderful technologies. And coming up, an interview with Mark Merlino, who is the Adult Services Coordinator. But first, this. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We are in Powell River, and we are thrilled to be here at the library, which we won't be able to be here in this library for, well, maybe a few more months, but there's a new one coming. Terry told us all about it earlier. And now joining me is Adult Services Coordinator Mark Merlino. Now, Mark, you must be excited about the new space.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a big change for us, and we'll have more room for everything. It's interesting to see what it's going to do to this library, but it's good and all around.
Now, one of the things that you guys offer, and how often does this run?
Every second month.
Every second month they do a special, is it a day?
Yeah, every second month for one evening we have something called Tech Savvy. It's a technology series on different topics. We've done introductions to Facebook, digital photo editing, and this time we're doing YouTube. And
what a great plan.
Yeah, we try to explain every single thing that you wish you knew about these different services. There's a lot of secrets that people don't know.
There is. Yeah. Well, maybe you could do something for us about that.
Yeah.
We work in the media, but the YouTube, that, you know, is, it's very complicated. And that's really interesting that you guys are doing something around Tech Savvy. Now, specifically adults, so you would be like 18 to 65, because I know there's somebody who handles the seniors as well.
Yes.
Okay. That's great. And what's been the response of the Tech Savvy program? Oh,
a lot of people have registered, come out, and they always say they learn things and they go away happy. And I tell them, my goal is that you feel comfortable using this technology, that you can register for Facebook and be comfortable using it, and don't be afraid that you're going to do something wrong, and just explain privacy issues. Like, a lot of people are afraid to use Facebook or things like YouTube because they're afraid they're going to put themselves out there. And I just want to show how you can protect yourself.
Okay, interesting. Now, you also have some authors that you're going to have coming.
Yeah, next month we have a local author named David Kellum.
Okay.
He's going to do a reading about a book he wrote called My Bestiary.
Okay.
It's about different stories about animals.
Oh,
It's a very fun author.
Oh, good.
He'll be here in the library.
All right.
And then in April we have an author from Kitimat named Eden Robinson. She's an award-winning author, and she'll be coming to Powell River, and she'll also go on to Seashell.
Oh, okay, great. And then you also have another program coming up.
Yeah, in March we have something called the Campfire Session. This one's going to be for the love of nature. It's sort of like Powell River's answer to TED Talks.
Cool.
So it's
the same kind of idea of where you have a guest speaker.
We have 10 different speakers.
Okay.
Each person goes up in front of the audience and speaks for about 5 minutes about their area of expertise.
Oh, okay.
Like, we have one man who's a horseback rider. Somebody else wrote a book about hiking and trails.
Yeah. Awesome.
And all these people are just going to share what they love about nature from their perspective.
From their perspective. That is amazing. I love that idea of TED Talks. And you guys are calling it campfire sessions.
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, Mark, thank you so much for joining us today and bringing us up to speed on adult services here at the library. And I'm sure we'll be talking to you again in the not too different future.
Oh, there's one thing. If people want to learn about our programs,
yes,
they can go to our website, powellriverlibrary.ca, or just come in and just see the posters that are on display here, or
there's a lot of them.
The Weekend Shopper. All of our programs are advertised just before they happen, so there's lots of things going on. You can learn about each one.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. Hi, I'm here at the Powell River Library. Go Island is here checking this out. We had an interview with Terry and an interview with Mark. They're, of course, very excited about having new space. And with new space will come way more computers. They're going to have 3 times the space that they have now, and it means that you will actually be able to get onto a computer because there'll be more of them. So good on you, Powell River, for voting for a new library. Now, here you can learn on their website, which is powellriverlibrary.ca, you can learn all sorts of things about the library. So you can search, you can look in their catalog, and you can look at their guest services, see what's happening. Let's see what's happening. Events calendar. Look at that, how easy that is. Anybody can do that. So right now we're going to have a look at this story, but we'll be back. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. Thank you so much for watching Go Island. We've been in Powell River at the library, and we have a very excited staff. And I'm sure you're excited too, because it's going to mean a whole new space for you. 3 times the size when it's all finished. Going to be spectacular. So stay tuned to Shaw TV for the developing story over the coming months. And like I said, we have a little surprise for you here in Powell River, but I cannot tell you yet. But I will soon, maybe beginning of February. And you're going to love what we have to tell you. So have a great weekend, and we will see you next Monday.